Tua Tagovailoa is undoubtedly the best quarterback in the league and certainly the key for Alabama to continue its march to national championship number 18. Tua has completed well over 70% of his passes with 23 total touchdowns and 0 interceptions as Alabama enters Week 8 against the Tennessee Volunteers. His passer efficiency rating, aka QBR, is off the charts and is well above the 198.7 single season record set by now NFL starting quarterback Baker Mayfield. Look, we all know how amazing Tua is, but I think Nick Saban should bench him. Yeah, I said bench him, not play him for the next 2 weeks, and here's why. Basically, Alabama is going to need Tua Tagovailoa to ensure victory against a few playoff caliber football teams that have the potential to hang with the Crimson Tide. These are primarily teams with good enough offenses but truly elite defenses, such as LSU, Clemson, Georgia, etc., and even a team or two that have good enough defenses but truly elite offenses, such as Ohio State. So why even bench Tua Tagovailoa? Well, as most of you know, Tua injured his knee against Arkansas. While there is much speculation on the exact nature and severity of Tua Tagovailoa's knee injury, I still believe resting Tua is the best course of action. A sprained knee is generally not a serious injury unless you are an elite athlete leading your team in a currently undefeated season to their next championship. This makes Tua Tagovailoa's health of chief concern to the Alabama football team, the Alabama fans, and obviously the man who runs it all, Nick Saban. The bottom line is that Tua Tagovailoa re-injured his sprained knee in the 39-10 victory against the Missouri Tigers. Further, it was painfully obvious that Tua's passing game was off with a pedestrian 54.5% completion percentage due to the previously mentioned injured knee. Here's the problem. A sprained knee, or most any type of knee injury, requires a minimum of 2 weeks of rest in order for the structures involved to properly heal. This process obviously doesn't include playing Division I football for even a couple of hours on Saturdays. Therefore, Nick Saban needs to make the call, issue an executive order that Tua Tagovailoa is to take the next 2 weeks off of practice and, of course, football games, unless by some miracle Alabama were to fall desperately behind against a struggling Tennessee football team. Then, and only then, would it make sense for Tua to come in and play on his bum knee. Jalen Hurts is arguably the best, most qualified, and experienced backup quarterback in the nation. So with a quarterback like Jalen Hurts in your back pocket, why risk your ace in the hole, Tua Tagovailoa, against a vastly inferior team like Tennessee? The short answer, you don't. Alabama needs to completely bench Tua Tagovailoa the week leading into the Tennessee game, the Tennessee game itself, and the following bye-off week to give him a full 2 weeks for Tua to properly heal and return to his former Heisman ability before facing the daunting 5th-ranked LSU Tigers in Death Valley on November the 3rd. I honestly think this is the smartest plan of action for Nick Saban and the Alabama Crimson Tide going into the most difficult stretch of the regular season. However, I'm sure some of you guys have a different opinion on the matter. As such, let us know in the comments just how you think Nick Saban should handle this injury situation with starting quarterback Tua Tagovailoa. As always, thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing. And until next time, take care and roll Tide.